Howdy guys, Lester the Skeptic Tank here. Just thought I'd let you guys know. My order for the Ripper vs. ISOM 1 came in this afternoon while I was working. So here it is. I guess the same goes for who's in the package. Here it is. I suppose this will be a real unboxing. Just gonna see what it's gonna look like out of the box. For those who don't know, Ripperverse is a team of independent comic writers. Cool. If I can get that out of the way. At least all the buzz I've gotten as far as what you might call the mainstream publishers, DC, Marvel, respectively. Quality has kind of fallen out of favor among the diehards, at least the ones I do follow. If you're not subscribed to them, the ones I do follow are Clobbering Times, World Class Bullshitters, or WCBS, and especially with WCBS, they have a constant guest from the Ripperverse family. Caffeinated Wolf. He's got his own channel. I'm subscribed to it, but not a but rather, however, his channel is very focused on what I would say is a very specific type of content. I think he's gaming. I have to double check that. So here it is. Very, very nice. So this is it. I am going to back the ISOM 2. Here it is. And just like with my Stealing Solo comic video, I don't know if I'm going to store these and try to keep them pristine. I would like to get some... If the pages aren't worn, that means you're not reading it. And part of the reason why a lot of people have gone to independent writers like this, they just have whatever it takes to put out good material. So here it is. Let me see if I can get it out of the plastic. Yes, I can. Very nice and sturdy. Let me go ahead and make sure I highlight the names here. Not, if I look inside, you may see more names. Very cool. Paper is, especially the cover, is pretty sturdy, pretty thick. Ripperverse comic. There you go. The names. Yep, and just in case it doesn't capture it, but you see the other names on the bottom. And very cool. I'm going to see if I can read this. I'd like to thank every single supporter, fan, and colleague that has helped make my many dreams come true. But this comic book venture is easily the most ambitious project that I've had the blessing of committing to. The state of the American comic book industry has been in an unfortunate spot, and I want to be part of the solution. This subculture has given me countless memories, stories, and has been a bridge to lifelong friends. I will not stand idle as bad actors attempt to run it into the ground. So here's something for every long-time customer that went to the comic book shop every Wednesday, for all the people that have watched their favorite franchises be hijacked, for each person that has always wanted to get into an ever-expanding universe, but just didn't know where to start, and for all those that simply want to invest in creators that don't hate them. Welcome to the Ripperverse. This is a launching pad and just the beginning. I hope you enjoy ISOM, this story, and the other characters that are introduced in this book. Eric D. July, the man behind Ripperverse. I can tell already, well, I think that based on how these pages feel, they can easily stand the test of time. I don't think I'll be able to wear out these pages like I would with any other classic comic book. art is top notch, can't complain. And again, like with the Stealing Solo, I'll probably see if I can reach out to Riververse and see if I can do a read along. But I'm already liking what I see here. Yep, very cool. Yep, like I said, I will back their next adventure. I think it's just ISOM number 2. Alright. Well, just a bit of a quick update. For those who might have seen my channel, you might have seen some changes in terms of how I'm identified. I think when I decided to finally get the stuff up on the channel, I changed my moniker up a little bit. Most of the channels I follow and watch, they know me as Lester San Jose. Now, when I decided to go full bore and finally get some stuff on there, I switched it up, made it a tie to the webpage. I do have rights to the domain of skeptictank.blog. Had that for a few years, so getting that closer in line. I went with Lester the Skeptic Tank previously, but I don't need to do any quick change-ups. If people have identified me and seen me as Lester San Jose, I don't need to rock the boat. Plus, the naming character limits, Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, fit well within that limit. Can't complain. Especially if people have always addressed me as Lester San Jose whenever I chime in or I give a super chat, for example. I might change it up. I do have a couple of thought pieces in mind. The delays are kind of sorted out, or at least contributed by my ever-changing bits of inspiration. Upon thinking about it more, I will likely go with a very direct and kind of keep it simple, stupid kind of thing with my Bruce Lee thought piece. I can probably squeeze in the other inspirations in a separate video set. I have to remember that as ambitious as those ideas come to my mind are, the more I think about it, the more I get caught up in what could be. I don't get into I don't get into the what is, or at least what I know I can bring out more immediately. And even with that, I still have to go through some editing, or at least some review of the backlog of videos I do have. And the other backlog I do have is just the trip with my brother over that last weekend. No, not the last weekend. Second to last weekend of July. He has shared with me some videos and images that I still have to review and see if I can put into something a little bit more comprehensive and maybe tie it into a thought piece. And speaking of thought pieces, skeptictank.blog. It's not the skeptictank.blog. Skeptictank.blog is live. I only have 2 posts. I'm working on a third. Just word to the wise, it is only slightly related by intention to the videos I put up. For those who want to read more exhaustive text, who are more into reading stuff or reading what's on people's minds, that's what it's there for. It allows me to be a little bit more slow burning in my style. At least that's what I'm thinking as I put together the pieces. You'll already see that I have a part 1 for the 2 pieces. My third, there is a part 1. I anticipate various parts because it's going to be a slow burn of my thoughts. I wanted to catch up somewhat to what I have on YouTube, but I don't think that's the actual goal. It's more like I need to catch it up so I can have a little bit of a relationship with what's on YouTube. Because what I will bring out on the blog is a little bit more, I don't know about serious, but the topics they cover are probably more serious than the Lego series I just put out. The unboxing of Stealing Solo. Speaking of which, if you aren't tuning into WCBS, you should. They are talking about a couple of sequel comics to go after it. I think they mentioned one was one around Luke Skywalker and the other one about Leia. So be on the lookout. If you haven't subscribed to them on YouTube, I highly recommend it. And if you're not there on the live streams, that's what the replays are for. But it's a little bit more fun when you get to participate in the live streams and get your questions answered in real time. All right. Well, like I said, I think my Bruce Lee figure thought piece will come in a little bit sooner than I anticipate. Realizing the ambitions I had, I can compartmentalize that in separate videos. Because I think one of the two that I have in the back of my mind that will take a little bit more to flesh out. A few ideas about depictions of Bruce Lee throughout the decades. You would think on items like the Tekken series, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat even. I have something in the back of my mind. I'll put pen to paper and all that. Okay, until next time, hope you all have a good rest of the day and be on the lookout. I might be able to pull some videos together if I get down on reviewing the backlog of videos, and if I can piece up something. I will have other stuff in addition to this unboxing I just did. Alright, take care everyone, and one of these days I may pop up and do a live stream. If for those who have subscribed, you might see me running tests in the past. I might still do some testing because I'm still figuring out if I want to invest in something like StreamYard. But then I was tipped about another service called Streamlabs OBS. I got to get to know this person, Pacific 414, who goes by Mike. He had done a test run. I was on video with him about that. So there's gonna be some more thinking on that if I want to foot that at some point. All I know is the price point alone is less than StreamYard, but is it less enough for me to really jump the gun on it? I'm still thinking about that. Okay. Have a good one all. Bye.